Hi, welcome to a 20-minute class. We're going to begin today in a seated position. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, and just settle into your body. In the first few moments of class, truly give yourself the freedom to just be. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to breathe in a special way. Just take a moment to get still and start to look over your body. Just see how you are today. And we'll begin to bring the attention to the breath. And as we breathe, we'll also think about waking up our core. So bring your hands on either side of your rib cage. And as you inhale, breathe deeply. You'll feel the hands expand. And as you exhale, imagine that your hands are cinching your waist together. So pulling the belly in toward the spine as if you were creating a little corset around your body. So that is engaging the transverse abdominals. And then again, inhale, relax the belly, breathe in. And then exhale. And as you exhale, hug the belly toward the spine. Inhale, relaxing the belly. Exhale, hug belly to spine. Hold that exhale for just a moment. You may feel your back muscles engaging. Inhale, relax the belly. And this time as you exhale, hold here on the exhale. Belly muscles pull in. You can start to breathe normally as you still hold the belly in. And we're going to pulse the belly 10 times. So you let it come out just about halfway. And you pulse it back in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, relax it. Hard work. Simple, not easy. Again, inhale deeply. Belly totally relaxed. And as you exhale, pull belly in towards spine. 10 pulses, trying to breathe normally. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding on 1. And release. We're going to do one more. Inhale deeply. Exhale, pull belly into the spine, hold it there, and then pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Feel this. Notice it, because we're going to want to feel this feeling as we move through many of the poses. And release. Excellent work. Come to the front of your mat, standing in mountain pose. Feel all 4 corners of the feet pressing into the earth. Shift the thighs back slightly so the weight comes into the heels. Now feel again that belly pulling in toward the spine, and just be careful that you're not tucking the tailbone under. You still want a neutral low back, but engagement through that core. Keep that inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, soften your knees and fold forward. Let your head release. Inhale to a flat back. Hands come to the shins, shoulders pull together on your back, belly pulls up and in. Hands and head release down. Inhale, stand up, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Head releases. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come down. Step back into a plank position, dropping your knees to your mat. Now, if you have a practice of full plank, by all means, go for it. I like to teach plank from the knees. pull your belly in towards your spine just as you were doing as you were sitting. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, hug the elbows in toward the body, like you're squeezing your boobs together. Lower all the way down to the floor. Cobra pose. Press into the feet. Lift the chest up. Belly continues to pull up towards the spine. You're going to hear that cue a lot. It's super important. Back of the neck is long. Be light in your hands. Elbows continue hugging together. Feet are pressing actively into the floor. Take one more breath in. Feel the lift. Hands come down. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Bend your knees deeply. Press the hips up and back. As you do this, think about lengthening the tailbone up towards the sky, letting that low back get a little bit more arched. And then belly pulls in towards the spine. Press the heels down towards the floor. Let your head move left and right, and then up and down. Good. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Moving through that 2 times. Inhale to a halfway lift. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, stand up, reach your arms to the sky. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat, long spine. High push-up position, knees up or down. Belly hugs in. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Again, if you have a practice in up dog, go for it. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue pulling the belly in toward the spine just as we were doing at the beginning. We want to maintain that engagement in all of the poses. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. High push-up. Low push-up. All the way down. Elbows touching the body. Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Set your eyes between your toes. Let your gaze get completely still. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Take your feet hip width apart. Interlace your hands behind your back. Let your arms fall over your head. Soften your knees a lot here, especially at the beginning. Allowing your torso to rest on your thighs. You can shift the weight forward and back in the toes, and then to the heels. And then land with the weight primarily in the heels. Push into the heels as you straighten your legs to whatever degree your body allows. Today might be totally different than yesterday. And then release your hands down, keeping those feet hip width apart. Bend your knees deeply. So now the weight is shifting even more back. So the hips go behind the heels. Pull the belly up and in, just as we were doing on the floor. And then slowly bring your hands to your hips. This might be enough. If you have it and can keep the belly engaged, reach the arms forward. If you feel any sort of pooching out or collapsing in the belly, I want you to go back to the hands on the knees, or you can even take your hands to the floor. If you still feel stable here, then you can reach the arms up to the sky. Weight shifts back and down. Waking up the muscles on the back of the spine. Hips can go back even further. Arms extending out and up. Take one more breath in. Fold forward. Inhale, roll up to standing, and then take a big step out to the side, opening up wide with the legs. Right foot turns out, left toes turn in slightly. Bend your right knee, warrior two position. Relax the shoulders down. Set your eyes over your right middle finger. 3, 2, 1. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches high into the air. Take a deep breath in. Side angle pose. Right forearm can come to the right thigh, or drop that right hand down inside the right foot. Left arm reaches straight up to the sky. Two more breaths. Good. Bring that left hand down to the floor. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Release the left toes and then reach that right arm up to the sky. So twisting here. You can stay here. I want you to again pull the belly in toward the spine. If you want to take it deeper, bend that left leg, grab hold of the left foot with the right hand, pull the left foot in towards the butt, and spiral the chest open more, continuing to pull the torso into the spine. If at any point you feel like you can't hold that belly in anymore, I want you to release the leg, reach that arm back up, and just be in a lesser version of the pose. So we want to make sure that we can maintain the strength in the core as we move into the twist. Otherwise, it can compromise the connection in the middle of the abdominal muscles. It can actually exacerbate any abdominal separation you might have. Take one more breath. Hands come down. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Drop that right heel down to the floor, warrior two position. So coming up, arms extend out wide, eyes over the left middle finger. 3, 2, 1. Flip your front palm. Left arm reaches high, right arm reaches low. The hips don't move at all. This is all in the torso. Now notice if you start to splay your ribs forward. I want you to drop the ribs down, pull the belly in towards the spine. And that really allows you to just access the side waist without compromising the integrity of the abdominal muscles. One more breath. Side angle pose. Left forearm to the thigh or left hand to the floor. Right arm reaches up. Either set your eyes up at that right thumb or down towards the left toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand down, turn the right knee down to the floor, pull the belly in, reach the left arm up to the sky. Now notice this right shoulder, it wants to creep up, kind of scrunch into the ear. Drop that right shoulder down, creating a lot of space between the shoulder and the ear. Feel free to stay here, especially if you feel like you can't keep that belly engaged. If that belly is strong though, bend that right leg, grab for the right foot with your left hand, pull in, and spiral the chest more open. Oh, I love this one. It feels so good. Like it hits every single tight part of my body that needs to be opened and stretched. Take one more breath. Release the hand down, downward facing dog. Come down onto your hands and knees, lower all the way down to the floor. Locust pose. Interlace your hands behind your back. If that is not possible, just reach your arms behind you. Press the tops of the feet down into the floor and pull belly in towards the spine. You'll feel that already helps to engage the low back. Keeping all of that strength there, I want you to inhale and reach the arms back, pulling the chest forward. At any point, if this feels like you're not really strong in the core, let your arms reach out and come down a little bit. You don't have to come so high into it if it doesn't feel safe to you. Now, if you feel you can take it a little bit more, lift the feet up too. Keep pulling the belly in towards the spine. 3, 2, one more breath, lift up, and release down. Take one ear to the floor. Turn your head to the other side. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press back up onto your hands and knees. Drop your elbows down to the floor. Dolphin pose. Interlace your hands. Curl your toes under. Come up into a down dog position, bringing your legs together, feet together. And let your head release completely as you push down into the arms, push down into the elbows, and pull the belly up and in. So we are working continuously to support the abdominal muscles here. Every time we pull belly into the spine, we engage our transverse abdominals, which are the deepest layer of abdominals. And if you have had any abdominal separation, diastasis recti, engaging the transverse is the key to helping those muscles come back together. Take one more breath. Release down, child's pose. Drop your hips down, reach your arms forward, let your head release to the mat. Come back onto your belly. Our closing stretch here. Bring your left leg up by your side as if you were sleeping in your bed. Glorious pose. Good. From here, you're going to just press up onto your arms enough so that you can slide this right arm underneath you. So you're on the right shoulder and the right ear. Now from here, you shift the weight a little bit more onto that right hip so that you can then extend your left arm. Open over your head, an excellent twist, an opener for the side body, for the shoulder. It's one of my favorites. Come back to center. Release that left leg out. Take the right knee up by your side. Slide the left arm underneath you, coming onto the left shoulder and the left hip. And then extend that right arm out or up over your ear. Excellent. And from here, simply roll onto your back. Make yourself comfortable on your back. Happy baby pose. Hug the knees towards the chest. Grab the feet and pull down with the hands as the feet press up towards the sky. And as you do this, try and arch your low back like you're trying to get your tailbone to touch the floor. And that really helps take the stretch out of the back and move it into the hips. One more breath. And release down. Shavasana. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Close your lips. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Feel supported by the floor. And just like at the beginning of class, take this moment to do nothing. To just be. To be in this buzzing, humming energy that you've created in your body. That is change. Change at the cellular level, change at the muscular level. It is the physical manifestation of all the work you've just done. So please stay in your Shavasana as long as you can today. Thank you for spending your 20 minutes with me today. And I hope to see you soon. Namaste.